This podcast is brought to you by lineupmedia.fm.
Hello, tribe members. I am Marcus Onesimus Boston, and I am Cecil W. Adams. We are the hosts of the Soulardians, the Human Becoming Podcast. You are just a few seconds away from listening to our newest episode. But don't forget to get your tribal wear from thesoulardiansmerch.com and listen to previous episodes at soulardians.com or wherever you subscribe and get your podcast from. Follow me on all socials at MOBoston314 and me, Cecil W. Adams, on all platforms. Welcome to the Positive Playground and always forward. Hey everybody, it's your favorite podcast host and co-host. We all together as...
Wait. We're both co-hosts. There's not podcast host and co-host.
The hostess. The hosters. The
hosters. The co-hosts.
The co-hostess?
Maybe. I don't know.
Co-hosters?
Co-hosters.
Co-hosters.
We. What's this I stuff? We need a we.
Women love checking that me into a we. I say, hey. I'll let you know when it's a we.
What, you got a mouse in your pocket? I have to do that with the lady every once in a while when she's like, "Yeah, I really enjoy my Jeep." I'm like, "You mean our Jeep?" She's like, "No, my Jeep." I'm like, "Okay, fair enough."
She's just like, this ain't the hill die on out today, not right now.
Yeah, it's funny. I just laugh about it.
Boy,
let's introduce yourself.
A minute in, we getting terrible with these lamp intros.
No, we're just expanding.
I am Marcus Onesimus Boston, podcast prophet, podcast daddy, podcast poppy. Welcome to the mob.
And I'm Cecil W. Adams.
And we are the Soulardians. Welcome back, tribe members, to the Human Becoming Podcast, a positive playground. And we're back.
We're doing this one solo, just us. It's been a minute.
Back in the Tribe Tower. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everybody want some time in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Everybody wants some time.
I mean, I enjoy these.
Oh, for sure. That's how we got here. This is my best work.
Give us some time to recenter. Not that we're ever off center. Dang, that's Dot. I see you on your Instagram.
Yeah, bless her heart.
Miss her. I haven't seen her in a minute.
I had brunch with her free one day. One of them Sundays I was free.
Oh yeah, you went and had a meeting with her.
Yeah, we just ate. I waited for an hour. She got there an hour late. I was sort of sad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I should have played that. That's where I was at earlier. If I came, I met you guys at patios.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn. Was that the same day?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah. Okay, that was it. It was cool. The mimosas be hitting good though. Sometimes the mimosas be hitting right.
Where were you guys at?
Crafted.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that got bar rescued. It was something else, and yeah.
Wow.
They're still open, so that's good. I think it's the only one that's still open.
Okay, definitely was full the whole time.
I mean, there's nothing else in that area, so they should be. If they're not, if you are the only bar in that area and you're not full, especially being in Fox Park, killer.
Very good point. Very good point.
So what's been up, man?
Ooh, what's been up, man? Everything's been chilling, just talking to people, getting guests in.
Yeah.
Beating the drum. We had a good part. It had making Kinsey upset. I love hanging with Kinsey because Kinsey is just a riot of foolishness. Like we had a Jeff party that night. That was a good time. Man, he was drunk as shit. That was a really good episode. That was really good. That was really good Saturday. Old school house party with adults.
It was, man. That was awesome.
That was very good. Got some good Uno games in. Had some flat surface to throw your bags.
I was down. I've been down about like I throwing just because throwing in front of my house is on a slope.
Mm-hmm.
But then throwing on that, I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
there's something there.
Yeah.
Shit's moving right. Shit's doing what you wanted to do. You're sliding a couple bags in at a time. Like, I was like, okay. Okay. And it's just like one thing that clicked with me. One thing. Nobody brought it up. I just figured out on my own. Like, if I throw and I move my hips, either way, the bag's going to go right or left. But if I stay straight and don't move my hips, thing's money.
Lock the hips.
Lock the hips.
Lock the hips, honey dip.
Dip,
Yeah,
dip,
lock them
dip,
hips. Oh, my boss at work died.
What?
Yeah. R.I.P. Tony Sparks, man. He
At
down at the Dome.
No shit.
He dead. We knew we thought he left on a couple weeks vacation. He was no. I was at the job, and so so ain't shit gonna know right now. So I will see him on certain days, and he'll just say, "How you doing? What's going on?" We rap a little bit, but like he was young. He was young for life. Had personality. Like, he was a really great guy. Then he left for a couple weeks. Thought he was just on vacation, taking some vacation time. Shit, you been here forever. And then my boss texted me. My other boss, my more immediate boss, was like, he called me. I was like, "Oh shit, I've been on a drug test." I said,
right?
I said,
hey, Marcus, I need you to stop by the office for me.
I was like, no, no thanks.
Right.
And he's like, Tony passed. I said, Tony who?
Not my Tony.
Not Tony. I said, what do I send my emails to now? Like, I was like,
what did they say? What
they didn't say. They didn't say, so I don't know.
Was he overweight?
No, he was in great shape. He was ex-Marine. He was good, maybe early 50s. Nothing. He didn't smoke anything as long as I knew. He was in great shape. So I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I don't dig into shit. So they might have sent emails out that the family let us, know they're doing well, but they haven't said what was the reason. So I don't know. I mean, ain't that many people in there in the building to catch anything.
All right.
But who knows what people doing when they go home. But I said, damn.
That's a lot.
He just asked me about some, how I can't have the black mask. He's like, "Oh, we get those from." I got a box. I was like, "Well, I guess don't need to take this down there because the person that ordered this ain't walking through that door." I said, "Damn."
He left you with the tab, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I got some. Everybody needs some masks.
Oh my God, the dude from Brown and Brown.
Yeah, what the patchy?
Yeah, the iPad.
He jumped from his own building.
11th floor.
Damn.
So I was at a soiree a couple days ago and talking to a lawyer, and I was talking to him about it. He's like, I was like, man, like, I've never met the guy. I never met the Brown guy. His last name is Brown. I'm not saying he was Brown. I was like, what? I mean, did he do something? And they're like, he's like, I don't know, man. I've met that dude. He was a friend. I got him on my phone, whatever. I was like, well, you had him in your phone. He's like, no, supposedly there was he left a letter, like, he was dying and he didn't want to go out in a hospital. I was just like, man, hopefully that's what it is. I don't wish death on anybody, but I take that back. I do wish death on a few people. But anyway, I was like, really? Like, if it's me, and I'm like, I'm gonna, like, they're like, man, you got 6 weeks. Those 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
Well, those 5 weeks are going to be amazing. It's like the old country song, "Live Like You're Dying."
Yeah. Live like you're dying.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of drugs. And then the last week, going up like, "Oh, well, you're dying tomorrow." Like, that's when I jump off something. Actually, I don't know if I jump off something. I
had to like skydiving, just not pull the chute or something. Like,
right.
I don't know. I don't want people to know. I want people to be like, "Oh, he died on an accident," so like they feel bad for me. Like, oh.
I'd probably pay a sniper. I'd be like, I just don't want to know what's coming. Like, I feel like if I jump, that'd be a lot. Like, just like thinking about it. Well, what if they found a cure? If it's like you're definitely dying, I'm like, now like die a little bit and they bring me back a couple times. I just be like, all right, man, I'm gonna walk outside this hospital. I'm gonna whatever amount it is, I'll be like, all right, man. When you know that it's time, I don't know. I'm going to go outside this many times.
I'm gonna go outside these many times.
I mean, whatever. Like the first time or the fifth time, I'm going out 5 times. All right. One of those 5, I want you to drop me, but I want to be quick. I don't want to feel it. I just want right through the head. Over. Game over. But hopefully it'll just be one shot. And don't take any bystanders. Like if you see this black guy with me, he's laughing really loud, try not to hit him. Because he's already going to know that it's going to happen one of these times. He just wants to be with me when it happens. And he's just going to, he'll be like, okay.
He just falls like, Ricky!
Oh God! That meme from the Giants quarterback a couple weeks ago.
Oh wait!
Did you see? That's the one where it's like the guy yelling Ricky when he was. Somebody was like,
"That's Cuba Junior." Cuba. That's Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba.
So when he was running and
suck that baby's dick. That guy, yeah, Cuba Junior.
Dan Jones, 80-yard run, wide open to the end zone, and he got rubber legs.
Oh my God!
And then when he went down, somebody posted a meme within like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
they showed him going down, and then underneath it, Ricky.
Yeah, baby.
Patrick Mahomes' tweet was the best on that. He was like, I can't say shit because I wouldn't be able to run that far. I'm like, all right, well played. But then another quarterback shared this on Twitter. He's like, y'all fucked up. And that's the one, the internet's fucked up. And it was that Ricky one. I was like, oh. And then there was another one that showed Jason Bourne with a sniper rifle.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, man.
That's a dope ass scene.
Yeah.
Damn, poor guy jumped to his death. He said I hope me. I guess
he was dying and he didn't want to go out. I mean, the dude was
come out
he was thicker. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was like, man, I hope this dude didn't diddle.
Yeah, I hope he didn't diddle nobody else. I saw him a couple times to do with some young women, but I respect the game. But I hope it ain't no bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think
we don't know.
I don't know. I was gonna try to defend it, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you don't know enough information. Get on that boat. Just say, I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Let that breathe and see what comes up next.
One thing I've learned through the years is just like never be absolute in thought. We talk about this all the time. Yeah, when somebody's like
water.
I think you fucked this up. Be like, well, let's take a look.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, no, I didn't fuck that up. Blah, 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 blah.
I would say, actually, you might be right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's
take a look.
Unpack this.
If I did do that, okay, cool. I didn't do it on purpose. So let's just figure out what happened here, And that is the corporate game. Like, because so many people in corporate, whenever you're working with like outsourcing shit or whatever, and then like, I didn't fuck this up. So and so fucked this up. Like the blame game.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that at work. Like between different departments, I'm like, why do you talk about another department guy like they not? We all have the same check stump.
Yeah.
So if it's maintenance, housekeeping, marketing, hey motherfucker, we work for the same people, and don't get fucked up marketing or HR because you think because you work in the cubicle in your nice clothes, you the shit. Hey, a lot of you motherfuckers that thought y'all was great looking unemployed, huh? Guess who's still here? Mr. Uniform Man. Okay, now look at you.
Yeah, man, and that's the problem people run into all the time, man. Is when they think they're too good for shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my dad, he always said, when Holland Hayes a kid or whatever. I always go back to this. It's burned in my brain. He was helping because obviously we were taking too long, but he was helping and like he's like. CW, I'm gonna tell you, when you're running a crew, you always do the hardest job. He's like, don't ever think you're too good to do the shit that sucks. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, you do the hardest job, they'll respect you and they'll do everything for you. I was like, huh. So that's the way I've been since.
Yeah, you get more out of people I respect and we ever got a fair. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people work harder for you at less prices when they feel you give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you're trying and you're like, when I was managing
give a fuck.
manage at the bar, like a spill would happen or something would happen. No, I'm not. Or the toilet need to be fucking cleaned out. Like there was a bunch of toilet paper in there. I would, and somebody tell me about it. I'd go get a rubber glove and fucking pull the shit out. Like whatever, man. Like I'm not making some dude, I'm not making Junior go down there and do it. Like he's got, like other people are just like, Junior, go do this. Like, no, I'm just going to go do it.
Yeah, because by the time I get him to go do it, it could be done already. And I'd be back to what I was doing. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. And it's just, I don't know, people with the mindset that they're too good for stuff drive me fucking insane.
Ain't got shit. Motherfuckers that got the most to say ain't done a damn thing. Ooh, we get an hour back tonight, too.
Oh, for real?
Back, yeah.
Is that tonight?
Yep, 3 goes to 2. We get an hour.
Or 2 goes to 1?
No, 3 goes to 2.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because none of the bars can stay open.
Man, ain't that shit? We still living. We November 3rd next week. I already did my voting.
Oh, you voted already?
Yeah, I did absentee. And my mom did. I was like, my stepdad was like, oh, my nephew back. My nephew, my mom and my sister was beefing for like a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
So my nephew was at the house this morning. Of course, I'm now drunk and hungover. Like, who the fuck is in here? Why is it? I saw like the little race car tracks on the floor. I said, grandman back.
Yeah.
Then went to sleep. Then I woke up this morning. I said, hey. He's like, hello. I was like, he too grown. I said, well, I'm glad. Mom on vacation all next week, so I'm having these for to stay because grandbaby back. They gonna realize I ain't shit. Like, you're right. That reminds me.
And that's, I mean.
Well, that's back together. I'm happy that the family's somewhat mended.
Right.
Oh, man. Being 20 and in love is a horrible thing to go through. It really makes a lot of bad decisions in life.
Well, who's in their 20s?
My sister.
She's in her 20s?
Yeah, she's 26.
The one that's been here for watching podcasts with the glasses?
Oh,
long time ago.
Oh, yeah. She had a second baby.
I knew.
I had a niece named Naomi.
Okay, so I thought she lost that one.
No, she had another one after that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she did lose that, but she had another one during this time.
Ah, COVID got her, huh?
I think the baby came in. I guess happy maybe the summertime, somewhere around there. So yeah, so things on that side is getting together.
I think you told me that, and I forgot about it.
What's that?
That you had a niece.
Yeah, I be forgetting too. I ain't seen it yet. We get there. This ain't no rush.
It's been around for a while, so it's fine.
Yeah, babies. Yeah, I still got to make my millions yet.
Right.
It's like Uncle Phil minus the family. Just it. It's just sort of throw motherfuckers out the house.
That's funny.
Damn. So that was my week. Damn. I cut myself off twice, and I forgot both things I cut myself off about. Damn.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Damn. Well, fuck. All right. What's the week that was? What the week? Well, that was week that was, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, I was talking about next week. Okay, so I'm saying finish 2020. R.I.P. to Sean Connery. Damn.
Sean Connery.
Damn. I want to get a sound effect for Sean Connery on here.
Probably the one Will Ferrell did on Saturday Night Live. Fuck you, Trebek. You ever see that?
I think I have. Because didn't he say something about anal play or something? Anal bum?
Something. I fucked your mom, Trebek.
That is good.
Oh, Sean. Somebody else died last week. I thought that was big name. Yeah.
It's a lot of bodies dropping, man. But they're old too. So like Sean Connery was.
He was 90.
Yes, he lived a whole life and some. So
you make it to 90, you're doing something right.
Absolutely. You just died because it was time. You didn't die nothing special.
It wasn't.
You lived a long whole life. A long whole life. But still, rest in peace to Mr. Connery. Mr. Connery. Ain't nothing here. But yeah, I did my absentee voting. That's all I was talking about. Absentee voting, got that done, out the way. I almost went down to the polling office and did it by the ballot. But I did it digital through the machine at the library. So it's still official. It's just
right. I guess I'll go down to Live for Life and do my voting on Tuesday.
Day up, baby. Fireworks. I should take off vacation this week just hang out. We gotta bring Crazy Mark ass back so he can go all Mark and shit. Maybe just call him. I think with this we just call Mark to bring him in because that's gonna be a lot. That's too much. Ain't enough drugs close by for Mark after this election.
It's funny because we were talking in that chat and I was like, oh, blah 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 blah, and he was like, I don't know, he said something kind of off the cuff, and I was like, calm down, bro. I was like, who's charging $10,000 to put HVAC in, bro?
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And then I'm trying to tell him that, like, hey man, like before you get that done, let my guy that we use, let him come, like, tell you what.
Don't worry about it, already here. I was like, yeah, you already paid for the shit now.
10,000. There's no way.
No way. Fuck you. No way. I was like, who did this?
I mean, for my place, it would be with the new unit, it would be $2,500.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Brand new unit, and that's using somebody not my friend.
Yeah,
like I'm just like
$10,000 for Wow. And then like I, just the way he was trying to like justify it, I was just like, what? You're not even like. Yeah, I didn't even look at once he said 10 grand and he didn't sound like he was trying to get a better number, I disconnected from the conversation. Okay, I'm out. He clearly already bought it. So I don't know what he was sharing it was for because you could have kept it to yourself. This was not a win.
Yeah. $10,000 is not a good price.
I'm sorry. Right? Yeah, if I got $10,000 AC unit in my house, guess how big my house is?
Right.
Zamunda. Okay.
That's great. Did you say the moon or
Zamunda? Like from Coming to America, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, that's great.
I don't even think we sold that shit when I worked for the HVAC company. $10,000 AC units.
Yeah,
including installation and everything else. None of that came up that goddamn
even
high.
If you had to run all new vents and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, one. For me, I would just be like, okay, what do you need torn out? Because I just do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not gonna be $10,000.
Yeah, I say, fuck. Hey, shit. It must be nice.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't.
Oh, yeah, like fuck it.
I just think that, like, before, like, every time we had anybody do anything here, the lady would always be like, this price isn't bad. I'm like, $500 for this? What are you talking about? I'm like, let me get one. Let me make a call. No, this is fine. I'm like,
let me be a man. Let me be a man.
And then a few times it was just like, you know what? Okay, cool. You spend that amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I subtly always bring it back around to where it's like, oh, I just did this house, and we only charged them $250.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 3 days later, she'd be like, oh, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Check in, mate.
Right.
Baby.
Got the new dryer in, though. That thing is real nice. And I'm just glad I didn't have to get, like, watching them have to shimmy that thing down here.
Yeah.
I was like, so good. We got free delivery because that's a motherfucker. Like, it was tough getting it down in the basement.
I was like, ooh, God bless they. I hope they got a tip. And a prayer.
Neither of us had cash.
Oh, no.
So I did it. I asked the guy, I was like, hey, man, okay, I was upstairs looking for cash. I totally biffed this. Do you have Cash App? He's like, oh, man, don't worry about it. I'm like, bro, do you have Cash App? I will send you money now. Like, I am so sorry. This is so ignorant. Like, I
have black friends. I know. I know.
I never say that.
Come downstairs. Look, see, look. I got a picture with him. See?
Oh, no, I showed him Podcast Studio. And they were like, because they were down here. I was like, all right. They're like, I was like, oh, there's a Podcast Studio's in there. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, check it out. They saw. They're like looking, whatever. But then I didn't have any cash to give them, so it's like,
oh, they saw this shit. Oh man,
I forgot I had cash, but then I filled in for somebody at darts on that Monday, so I spent all my cash.
That'll be me, man.
Dude, I tell you that Monday we lost the first 7 games.
That's better than we lost. We was up 6-2.
We lost the first 7 games. We ended up winning the next 4.
Yeah, finished strong.
Kind of. I mean, we still lost. Like, how many games is it? 15?
15.
Yeah, so we lost 11-4. But we had a run.
Yeah, I saw them averages at the end on the 501 game because the last 5 games are 501. So, yeah, it's 501.
But I didn't realize my score from last time didn't carry over. So then, and Jay and I we were playing it like we were a good player.
Yeah, 501. You gotta have handicaps.
Yeah, I was just like, well, this sucks.
I thought I had you in there. Cecil was saved in there as a sub somewhere.
Well, no, but it resets every new season.
Oh, that's right. We try to use the same sub for all the subs. We usually always need one.
Right.
So we keep the sub average at whatever it feels in it. But we had the dog, and yeah, we fell apart. It was bad. It wasn't bad. I did my part, but as a team, I had my chances. I didn't do my part. I know it was at least 2 games where I had closeouts at 8. I needed a double 8.
Right.
And I needed a double 18. Warmed up on the practice board, hit all 3 darts in that little slit double. Got to the game, missed all of them.
Shit your pants. It's okay.
Man, you got the fuck out of there. I'm going home. I'm leaving.
Right.
I'm out. we got all this space and shit. Ain't nobody here for us. They ain't got no food here, but fuck it.
They didn't have food there?
No. We got to order shit from down the street or next door or some shit. I said, damn.
But I didn't think they did, but
Wednesdays is happy hour. So like from 6 to 9 or 5 to 9, like shit is cheap. So it's perfect for us.
They actually took care of you guys.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We got
crazy, right?
Yeah. We got treated well. I said, this is customer service. This is nice. The power of the dollar is beautiful in here.
Right.
Some respect.
And then you guys couldn't win for him.
Patrick got upset and threw his shit against the wall. I said, so you can't throw yours against the wall. We just got here. Yeah. I know you upset.
But they were there before, though, weren't they?
Who?
I thought the team you're playing with now was there before.
No, we started in the 1860s.
I thought Jeff was saying that you guys are going back. I thought you said back.
Oh no. With me on the team started at 6 because of Ashley.
Oh right.
And when she left, we left too.
Right. He was so happy when he got to say that. I was just like hiding in the corner. I'm like, oh my god.
You should see our group chat. That shit is crazy. Yeah. He's like, I can't wait to tell Carol Baskins like we leaving. I said, oh right.
And that's what's like the reason I heard. I was just like, what?
It didn't add up.
Of all things.
Yeah.
Of all things, I was like, that Ashley?
Yeah.
There's somewhere else you should be looking, but I didn't go into all that. But
yeah, I was like, wow. Well, she's at Crusoe's, so I definitely go down and say hello and see her pretty face. Get her on the show.
Yeah,
Courtney too. Courtney and Liz want to get on together.
Who?
Courtney and Liz.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Get on where?
On Cognac. And Soulardians.
The yak.
On the yak. We're talking about, Liz got this boyfriend she fucking all the time. I was like, girl, get out of here. Yeah. I know you. I know who you really are.
I mean, she's into him. I mean,
yeah.
I haven't seen her into anybody. Like the only one I ever saw her with for a long time was Dan.
Yeah.
And that whole time
that was a horrible. That was a hurricane.
That was a fucking dumpster fire.
Yes.
I'm like, what? And all because I put him on the same volleyball team, so then Liz blamed me. I was like, whatever, stop, leave me alone.
Yeah. Adds up, none at all.
I had another couple that I put on a volleyball team together that got married.
Oh,
J-Bar, remember J-Bar?
Nope.
The dude that was fucking phenomenal volleyball player that played on my team. And then the blonde chick.
Was the blonde chick sort of stacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like
yeah.
Physical therapist or athletic trainer or something like that.
Yeah. That's dope. Congratulations to them. Michael's almost ready to pop that baby out.
I feel like she's been pregnant for like a year.
They
didn't waste no time.
This year feel like 5 years. That's why this year feel like 5 years. That's why I feel so goddamn long.
Right.
Yeah, oh man, on down the road, baby. And Laura and Stefan.
They're about to get.
When
do they get married?
No, they're engaged.
I knew they were engaged.
I don't know when the wedding is. I just saw their picture. Their picture came out real good.
They've been engaged for a while.
Was he engaged when he was on your show?
The second time.
Okay. So gotta be next year. They gonna do shit this year. Yeah, I think she said like I think she said like sometime next year, which makes sense. Let the world get something back to reasonable before you try to do that. Yeah,
and that's what like I keep saying that I'm gonna wait till everything's back to 100%. But I'm just like, fuck. Like I just don't know. I don't know if it is going to get back to 100%.
Right. All right. You just got to see where the next calm wave is. Right now, the wave is treacherous. So, like, once we get some other things,
like California saying, "Oh, we'll revisit what we're doing after the election." What the fuck does the election have to do with anything? You are costing. You have this mass exodus of people leaving California, and you're going to wait till after the fucking election.
You got fires and high techs, and you going to wait? Shit.
What is it, 16.8 now or some shit like that? Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy.
That's what.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nope. I was going to get back to, you didn't respond to my comment on Jeff's thing, which makes me think that it got buried by Facebook because it wasn't.
What was the last comment?
So, you commented about, let's see what this blah, blah, blah looks like.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I say, let's see what. I guess socialism is really as bad as they say it is. Let's put theory to application.
Right. So what I responded with was, I think that California, Portland, and Seattle are prime examples of what socialism looks like. And I was like, but that's my opinion. I'm an idiot. But, look at those places, high taxes, Seattle, like they gave them Chaz, they did all this shit. Like that's what they wanted that.
Yes.
They wanted that. That was supposed to be basically socialism in Chaz.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. It's not going to work. Now what? And then I responded to Jeff's comment after he posted after you, and I said, I agree that if we had equality and opportunity, I am all for it. But equality in equality in the basically at the end, if everybody's getting paid the same, I don't agree with that.
You should get paid on the quality of your work.
Correct. So that's equality and opportunity lets people run with it. But if everybody's going to get paid the same, no matter how hard they work, isn't going to work.
No, you can't. It's not. You got to have. That's why I said compassionate capitalism is. I think is the perfect marriage of those two ideas.
Right. But but we don't have. I have no idea how to do that.
Right. I mean, you got what we got to first make. You get. I mean, like I said, I think I do, but I ain't got no money. But once again, I think the theory in itself is saying like capitalism is good because it makes you get the most out of human beings through competition.
Right. Correct.
For the best work. But being compassionate, saying everybody don't want to have a fucking Bugatti in a big ass house. So the person's okay being happy, being an employee at Walmart. Cool, let's pay them a livable wage to live that life because you can get better work out of them. And they don't want to be a fucking Walton. Like everyone's not milk. I know there's fucking amazing creatives and scientists and inventors that end up being a janitor. Not saying it's a bad job, but they don't get the opportunity to breathe and figure out their purpose. They get sucked into a job that's below their talent or their wages because a lot of shit's fucked up.
Right. So
I want people to find their position. If it's flipping fries, I want you to be the best fucking fry flipper and cool. Because I'm not flipping them bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's in my mind of let's empower everybody to be themselves. We don't have to fuck a whole hood up to make $1 million. You can make 10 million by investing in that shit and be patient. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just think about, corporate taxes. Like, there's no reason you motherfuckers, these corporations not paying taxes, dog. It makes no sense. Cool, you want to be a billionaire? Cool, but you have to, come on, you shouldn't be, I don't like when stadiums want taxpayers to pay for a stadium. Come on, man,
Right.
this is a toy to you. Like, no, these people, no. If you want to be in this community, invest in it. Pay for your own shit, and then use that to market being in the community. You'll get more money that way. So
the last time, or this current time when we're having a stadium built, the first time. Now they're paying for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people, the owners are paying for everything, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the message got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
The first time when they were trying to use taxpayer money, the only time those taxes were going to be incurred was when you're in the stadium. There was no taxes outside of that. There was going to be a higher tax on like parking and doing all this other shit. It wasn't going to be the community paying it unless you're going to the games, which I was like, okay, cool. Higher tax on that to pay back the city. Cool. Well, the propaganda machine that is, I'm just going to say it, most of the time lately, this last 2 years has been the left. They made it seem, they were saying on the black radio stations. I heard this myself, and I was just like, what? They didn't say that. They were like, oh, they want to raise your taxes. Yeah. But they were, we need to vote.
They be branded for the audience they trying to piss off or take advantage of.
Right. And that's the shit, the propaganda of it all. If people would, logical skeptic, like we talk about, like it's been the theme of the show for fucking the last 6-8 months. Like logical skeptic. Because if you actually looked at it, it wasn't a bad thing. People that were going to the games, the people that had the money to go to the games, were going to be paying more.
Right. And that would be the honest way to explain it. Like listen to black radio. I'm like, why do they have to sing every song? Why lawyers come and call me F314? Like, you gotta rap to me every song? You not rapping on motherfucking K1X. You ain't rapping on motherfucking Z1077. You're talking in regular English, selling your goddamn product. Why you gotta sell the hip hop songs on this station? I'm like, man, turn this shit off. This is pissing me off.
Public radio, not public radio, but like radio. Now driving this old truck I drive to work, I'm listening to 96.3, and it's always the same songs, and it's always their agenda to whatever commercials are coming on.
Yep.
In these compromising times, blah, 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 this is most important that you vote. Make a plan to vote. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. I see what you guys are doing. Like,
they force feeding. And what's funny is that'd be a large part of radio's budget, that political time. They never get all this money.
Yeah, and they ain't getting no money right now. Like, this shit is, I mean, talking to a friend of the show about it, he's like, He's like, you gotta think, in the 2000s, this dude was making, he's on the afternoon show and he was making almost $200K a year.
Oh yeah. Like now it's too many outlets now. Like everybody, it's too.
And I wouldn't be listening to fucking radio unless I had that fucking 1999 Ford F-150.
Bruh, I can't tell you last time. I'll be at home, put on the podcast and TV on mute. Like, I don't even. Who listens to the radio? For what?
And the old people that are listening to the radio, that is getting fewer and fewer, my friend.
Oh, they dying off fast, baby.
Yeah, so
they are dying off rapidly.
I mean, regular TV, fucked. Just cable.
That's like cable. Like at NBC got Peacock. I said, man, if you're creative, just keep creating, because somebody gonna find you if you need some content, because there's so many different avenues. Like, how do you have like HBO Max? You have so much other places that eventually they need more shit because people own there.
Oh, we'll get on one of them.
Oh, for sure. Oh, absolutely, because quality shit rises to the top.
Right.
And everybody think they can hop into, even from the biggest celebrities to motherfucking next door, into podcasting. No, it's really takes something to want to be here and do it.
Like, Hollywood has changed. Hollywood's not even a thing anymore, really. I mean, it's still a thing, don't get me wrong, but they ain't doing the shit they ain't doing what Atlanta's doing.
Nope.
And you know why you don't see big name celebrity? Like Rob Lowe was on Joe Rogan. Cecil talking about Joe Rogan again. But Rob Lowe was on Joe Rogan.
Does Mark give you PTSD?
Right. He was on Joe Rogan. And he was like, why would you even want to be a celebrity right now? He's like, you can't do anything. You have to live a closed off life because you're afraid to make a mistake. Because if you make a mistake, you're going to get fucking blacklisted or canceled or whatever. He's like, why would anybody want to be a celebrity right now?
If you're fragile, if you care, you can't be a celebrity right now. You gotta not give a fuck. You gotta be a Dave Chappelle. You gotta be like, look, I'm a human. Fuck y'all. So what? And also unplug.
Right.
There he goes back to Ohio. And go back to a regular old town where he goes for a place where he is just Dave.
Yeah. 100%.
So he can come out and say, suck my dick, because that's what I can go home. And I'm good. I live in reality. You can't live in bullshit Hollywood land and think you're gonna be sane.
Well, Hollywood itself out of being what they were. Like you aren't shit to me now. Why do you think these big name actors? Nobody's putting fucking movies out anymore. Mm. No reason.
Everybody going to the movies because they closed.
Well, there's that. Yes. But even if it was on the same, if COVID never happened, movies were.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I enjoy like going out and going to a movie. Mm-hmm. I do enjoy that. I really do. Like passionately love going to watch a movie. Like it's fun. I enjoy it.
Especially I think it's like Creed was dope. The Marvel shit. Like certain movies definitely need a theater because it gives you a different vibe.
But now, man, like I'm like, well, maybe I'll just get early access to this movie and pay the $20 to watch it, or $30, whatever it is. And I can sit in my underwear on the couch and watch this movie.
Order the food and drink I want and be done with it. All you're paying for that movie. And then now you can invest that money. So now you can invest. Technology has gotten so good. You can invest in dope ass sound system that sound like the motherfucking movie theater.
Yeah.
Like 35-inch TV's going for the under $1,200. Like you can really get some shit out of here.
Right. Projection screens and shit. Yeah. Like you can do all that. Like
wow, and then have a fucking party at the house.
Right.
Be done
exactly.
With it.
So like, and everybody like, oh man, you guys want to come and watch this movie? Everybody throwing $5. Well, I'll buy it. Whatever.
$5. Here's $20. Keep the change. Let's go. Right. What we need.
Right. Exactly. And that's the shit where things are coming to. Like my entrepreneurial mindset just came in. I was like, oh, maybe I could just set up something, start charging people. Anyway, but no, honestly, like it's.
OnlyFans /Soulardians.
Right.
Never know what you're gonna see.
Right. Never know. You never know. I haven't got to the point where I gotta start OnlyFans just for my feet. I'm not there yet. It's bad when you see I'm plugging myself on OnlyFans. OnlyFans /Cecil's feet.
Link in bio.
Things got rough when that happens. I don't know, man. Like,
the joy.
Hopefully, maybe it's just not my mind looking at it differently, but like, I see a turn happening where that culture of victimism, is that the right word?
Victimization.
Yeah. Where you're always thinking you're a victim.
Correct.
I think that's changing, hopefully, to it's okay to win.
Yeah. I see a lot of young people saying fuck it. Like a lot of young people are turned off.
Yeah.
Right? So after I don't know what the next generation is called, but like that next one is definitely going against the victims of the millennials. Say like, y'all some bitches.
Right. And I heard I was listening to a podcast and somebody said something. And they're like, well, the new thing now is when somebody says something, the reply to them is make it make sense.
Yep.
You got to make this make sense to me.
Yep. You got to own this. Yeah.
Tell me how this makes sense.
Yes.
Like, how did this person wrong you? You can't just broad stroke it and say what the fuck you want.
They don't have fear of titles and what you think you are. That's fine. Whatever your title is, that's cool. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up.
Right. Just I'm not gonna engage you. I'm not gonna argue with you. But could you please just make this make sense to me? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, fuck, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Because you can't I always think back to the worst I ever heard was the CEO was like, no, you aren't. Like, he was talking to, I don't know, some consultant guy, and he was like, "No, man, you don't get how bad it is." And the consultant's like, "What do you mean? I mean, I know how bad it is." He's like, "No, I'm being sued right now because they don't have litter boxes in the bathroom because this person identifies as a cat." Like, that's when I knew that shit had jumped the shark when that happened.
Oh yeah, somebody always gonna ruin it. Somebody always gonna fuck up a good
But, I mean,
thing.
it's just, you can't be the victim because there's not cat litter boxes in the goddamn.
And I swear, I still hold down. I think that generation of kids that are in the workforce and lives now that are the victims are the kids of parents that would not let the fucking kids lose. They would just be there for them. Like, let that motherfucker bleed and work it through it. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go be away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're dealing with those kids. Those kids are adults now from parents that either had kids so they can have a friend, or they kid was some kind of fill in for them, and they baby the fuck out of them, and now we dealing with the fucking results of these motherfuckers.
And then you look at the college professors that they have. You know, like, college is meaning less and less every fucking day, and you got these professors in there that are preaching these ideas that
don't hold water.
Right, just victimhood. Like, everything's a victim. Oh, blah blah blah. You weren't hugged enough. Yeah, I was hugged plenty. No, you weren't hugged enough.
Bitch, did you have lights? Did your gas work?
Right.
I don't give a fuck about a hug. Did you have some food?
Right. Exactly.
Now we talking. Fuck out of here. Not saying mental health ain't important, but you gotta have some context and perspective.
Yeah, you can't have people that use it as a crutch for everything has happened to them. Nothing's happening for them.
Right.
Like, that's a crutch, man.
You ain't shit because you didn't want to be shit, not because you couldn't be shit.
I mean,
you want to.
It's that's what I worry about in equality of outcome. That shit comes about, we're fucked.
I don't think it would come about. I think it's always be a back and forth. We just have to put the right people with understand of context in position to make decisions. You can't. Character matters. It's just what it is. We have to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
And some people can't get in. Like, everybody can't get in. Everybody can't win. Well, you can't work harder and come back.
Right.
Fuck.
You keep working hard and doing the things you need to do, you're going to manifest the win.
You say some fuck shit, you get punched in the face. That's how it goes. Now, next time you think, maybe I should reassess my fucked up ass.
How many times, there's been so many times in my life where it's like, I didn't say what I really want to say because I was like, man, I'm going to get my ass whooped if I say this shit.
You gotta read the room and see how much that ass was worth to you.
Yeah. Like, I'm not, there's some hills there's a lot of hills where I'm like, oh, that's fucked up, but I'm not going to say anything because that's not the hill I want to die on. Like, to steal your turn. Like, I don't, if there's an injustice I see happening.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm going to intervene in
some. You got to ride for that one.
Yeah, I got to ride for it. But if it's something where it's just like, so-and-so was really rude to me when they won this event. Like, bro, to the winner goes the spoils.
That's it.
To the winner goes the spoils.
That is it.
Like, if I get beat, I got beat. All right, man. Hey,
it's something I could have done better.
Right. You got me this time. Next time it's gonna be harder for you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to the lab. I'm gonna work on the shit. You know. Like, I know with this whole. This is gonna be so very self-serving. I don't mean for it to be, but like with this bags thing, I'm gonna get fucking my shit pushed in a lot. I know I'm going to. I mean, in the second level, I may do all right, but when I get to the top level with them fucking pros, I'm gonna get my shit pushed in, and I'm just gonna learn from it.
That's like how I know we was in some shit the other night when I saw the guy on the other side had like a dark jersey. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Robert Johnson for the bust our ass. He came out, hit 2-3 rounds of hat trick. I said, oh shit. All right, Jeff, what you got, baby?
The thing is, and for me, like, I feel like I need to like put up a dartboard in here for you, like, you know, if it could fit somewhere, you know, just to you know, I can work on my game, you can work on your game, and like, you know, like I can not be as bad when I'm a sub, you know, like that type of shit. Like, that's my mentality now. Used to, it was just like, they're just better than me. Like, there's so
yeah, no, it's never you better than me. You just have more time to work on it.
Right. You worked on your game. You did the work. Right. I haven't done the work yet.
I know where my game was when I first got there. I'm pretty good for show up once a week and get. I'm gonna be an asset to the team. Okay,
Right.
at some point, I'm gonna get my stroke right.
For now,
I should have smoked maybe before I went back in, but that's something I gotta work on myself.
Right. But the thing is, like, think about like I go back to softball with this, man. I was spending when I was at my peak, when I was hitting the best, I was spending $25 a week to go to the cage, and I was taking $5 each time, and each time was 15 pitches. So I get 5 of them. So I was taking 75 cuts, hitting 75 balls 5 days a week. And that took my game to a whole nother level. Because I learned how to hit the right field. I learned how to not swing at bad pitches, like only swing at good pitches, like that type of shit.
You're tuning your mind to the situation that you will be presented with in live action.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, that's why when I decided that I wanted to start doing this bags thing, what'd I do? You saw it.
Yeah.
Like, start throwing outside, 300 bags, throwing, trying to figure out the form, watching YouTube videos, like trying to get better. Like, you can't complain about losing when you don't do anything to help yourself win.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, it's just
you can't complain if you don't work.
Yeah.
But the thing about that was funny. When you start working, you don't complain.
No,
because you're working on it.
And you start, instead of bitching about somebody, you're like watching them and talking to them and congratulating them for how great they are. Like, and then you start asking them questions like, man, what? So when you're throwing at this, whatever, let's say it starts, when you're throwing at this, what are you aiming at? And some people don't want to tell you fuck them. But like 99% of the people, the top fucking players in any sport, they will tell you everything. You just got to ask the question.
That's it. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Right. And then, like, even if you're just watching them, like when I'm watching bags, I watched.
Amen to that shit.
I'm watching bags on YouTube. Like, I'm just watching how their release is and what they're doing. Like, I don't think they're more gifted than me. They just spent more time on it. Now, I mean, as of, a few months ago, but now I'm like, how many people are throwing this much? Probably not that many. And once you find the release point, you find all this other shit, you're going to get better.
Yeah. You find how to grip that thing the way you need to. Move your feet a little bit.
Right.
Put your glasses on.
Right. And not just assume that everybody's better than you. Like, when you start doing that shit, assuming everybody's going to be better than you, that's when you're manifesting the wrong fucking thing.
It's always in the mind. Like, I do my best throws when I go in, clear my mind. I'm throwing a hat trick. I'm throwing a low ton.
Right.
But when I go up and I don't have I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, or I'm thinking about some other shit, I'm not gonna do well. I have to.
That's what works best for you.
Yeah.
Right. Right now. But I mean, if you were throwing 6 days a week, I mean,
a lot more would be almost muscle memory.
Yep.
Than me having to think about the process. Because I be throwing so much. Yeah. Very true.
So basically, what I'm saying is, like, start throwing more.
No, right? And then I'll be coming in late and shit. Like, I can show up to start shit.
Well, that's like the guy that won do they call it steel tip or cork board or whatever? Like, the guy that won the championship, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago now, or 3 years ago. This dude didn't even play darts. But then, like, somebody was talking shit to him about his dart game. So he set up a dartboard in his garage.
Yeah.
Threw every day.
Yeah.
And within a year of him starting that, he won the world championship.
Yeah. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Kobe shooting 1,000 free throws.
Right.
1,000 jumpers. Stephen Curry shooting 1,000.
And that's the only thing that I regret about my basketball life. Like, if I would just, I mean, I did shoot a lot, but I was just like shooting around. I wasn't like working on anything because I didn't know at the time.
Right.
And you don't know till you know, but like,
your dad wasn't an NBA All-Star either.
Right.
Like,
he wasn't there. Yeah, he wasn't there.
Both of them had NBA guys. So it was the work ethic that you saw because they was in that. It was their business. Not only was it their passion, it was their business. So you just pick shit up through osmosis.
Right. And then you just see how they're working. So you're like, oh, I got to do that. Or they're telling you, like, hey, man, if you have that person in your life, it's like, I don't care whether you do it or not. Whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to be great at, you got to work at it.
That's what Nico said about his son in the chess. He's like, he just started liking it. And he just, like he said, he goes take him to the Situate Stand, to the Hall of Fame over there. I told us it's a school. It's like an Old North. It's like a chess school that's around. Like he was like, one day I just told him, "Tell me what you know." He was like, "Well, Dad."
Right.
I was like, "That's dope." Like he's already winning. This is a child having the interest in learning a tactical game like chess. All the great generals I learned in history play chess.
Right.
Like a lot of CEOs, businesses, if you can win at chess, you can win at people.
Yeah. Well, unless you're like phenomenally good at chess and you have no
need for people.
Right.
Right. But
you have no you're total introvert and you just like this game makes sense to you. You know, I get that.
Yeah.
And it's all the work you want to put in.
That patience. He learned the patience at 10 years old is gonna make him not fall for a lot of emotional traps going forward. Because he would say, you know what, let me breathe. I'll use a rook. That's a queen, that's a king. That motherfucker be next wherever he want to be. And seeing his dad grind and do his podcast, shit like, oh, your kid in good shape. He got a bright future.
Right. And it made it, and what I always think about, not always, but what I think about with my kiddo is like, maybe I wasn't meant to be great. Maybe she's the one meant to be great by my actions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the toll I'm paying for her.
Yeah. It's like Alexander the Great Dad was the king of Macedonia, but his son was the king of the world. You know what I'm saying? He sort of, you know, you the king of what your moment is, but your kid might be the king of some shit you can't even see yet. But without you planting those seeds of understanding what kings look like and before them, you don't know what the ambition is going to be.
So, 1,000,000,000%. And, you know, the path to happiness, in my opinion, is the number one thing is discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you willing to do the shit nobody else is willing to do?
Yeah.
You got to be disciplined. You also have to be thankful.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think each day, like before you're going to bed. Thank you. I made it through another day.
Gratitude. Be grateful.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't here. A whole list of reasons.
Right. And people lose sight of that gratitude, man. Like, I'm thankful for. Don't get me wrong. I had a little patch where I wasn't grateful. I blame cast a lot. Mm-hmm. And I knew I was blame casting, and I was like, fuck, stop blame casting.
You gotta get it out.
Yeah.
You gotta get this shit out.
Yeah. But when you're grateful for everything, every blessing, there's a lot of stress that comes off your shoulders, my man.
When you love the rain, the sun shines brighter.
Mm-hmm. And, perspective on life, man. Like, so when Andy Frisella was talking about when his happiness started, when he got to a point where he knew, like, okay, so now I have to just work on myself. Like, I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. He talks about when he was able to go out with his staff, however many people it was, and he knew that no matter what they got, what they did, whatever they ordered, his card could swipe for it and it would go through. And he's like, that was like 5 years into my journey, I figured that out. He's like, and ever since then, I've just been working on myself. No, man, Andy's a savage. Motherfucker goes hard in the paint. Like, I learn from that dude every time I listen to him. I mean, he's a little harder than I am on stuff, but, what I'm learning from him is it's okay to be competitive. Like, this dude, if people don't know who Andy Frisella is, Andy Frisella owns First Form and Supplement Superstore.
Supplement Superstore.
I don't think it goes like that.
It does not.
Okay. So, but he talks about he doesn't play, like, when they have like events, for the staff, like team building stuff. He's like, I don't participate. Oh shit! Sorry. How did that happen? So he talks about I don't participate. And you're like, why not? He's like, because I'm such a competitor. He's like, I cannot turn that shit off. Like, if I'm playing fucking softball and if I don't win, I'm fucking pissed off for days. And then the next thing I know, people are like, Andy, calm down. It's just softball. He's like, then I'm the guy who's like, God damn it, this is just softball. He's like, so I just don't compete.
Know thyself. Know thyself.
So, for me, like, I take pieces of everybody I listen to, Gary, Andy, Rogan, Aubrey, like all those guys. I take pieces of everything. And like, For me, yeah, you got to be competitive if you want to be a high output person. You got to be competitive. You have to. You can't not be competitive. I just I've learned to like, or I'm trying to learn, I should say, because I'm trying to learn every day. Is just like not to be so outward with it. Like I don't want to burn the people around me because they don't have the same drive that I do.
Ah, yes, yeah. Yep.
And so and it sucks. You know, I want people to be so great. You know, we're both the same way. We want them to be great, but what we've been trying to do is, okay, well, we gave this person a chance. We came back for them again. They still didn't take it. Okay, cool. The trail's here. We talk about it all the time. The trail's here. Come if you want to come up, come hang out. Come on. I'm not going to put any more effort into trying to get you to become great.
That's it. I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink it.
I can give you vodka, but I can't make you drink it.
Can't make you drink it, baby. That's what I can't do. Yeah, man. And also, like I say, like also just letting people be their version of great. Because sometimes my version of you being great ain't your version.
Right.
And I have to give you that grace. Not saying I'm holier than thou, but like give people the grace you want be given to you. Give them room to fuck up, and hopefully they realize and come back. Don't hold on to it, because some people just don't know what you do. Some people don't know no better. For a whole host of reasons, and be okay with it. But make sure you love hard on those that do, though. Yeah. Sometimes we love hard on those that we know don't want to be loved on, instead of loving on those that really deserve your love.
Right.
And then you get that back in ways you can't never, think, saying, like, I think with Mo, I think me and Mo had a moment of the night. I just was too much wrapped up in the night. But like, you would have thought me and Mo been friends for years.
Right.
And she's so dope at being herself, and I love everybody that is new is themselves. It's refreshing. It saves a lot of fucking time.
Well, I think that says a lot for you as a person, that people can get comfortable in the fact of being themselves around you. They don't have to put on a facade. They feel comfortable. Like that's hard to do, is to get people to feel comfortable enough around you to be themselves. That's really tough. And that goes back to, I guess that goes to like, are you a person that keeps transactional people around you?
Right.
Or are you somebody that keeps intentional people around you?
I think it's definitely intentional, because I don't look at you for what you can do for me or what I can do for you, because it's not gonna be the same. What I do for you is not gonna show up on the scorecard.
Correct.
What you might do for me will show up on your credit card receipt.
Right.
But
right. And that's it's funny, because this week I had a conversation. I got a phone call and I was talking to a person, and I don't want to put them on blast, but they were like, "Oh, how's it going?" I was like, "Good, man." He's like, "What have you been up to?" I was like, "Man, really, I just been focusing on like getting rid of the transactional people out of my life." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Oh, just people that are, just want something from me and don't, I want intentional people. I want people that actually care about me and I care about them. And, that's what I'm looking for." Not even 2 minutes later, that motherfucker asked me for something. Very, very wealthy individual. And it wasn't Uncle Scrooge.
I would never think he would ask.
Yeah. I mean, he does ask things for me, but the reason he asked me for them is because he knows it's going to get done. But then also, I can do the same to him. So, we have a transactional relationship at the start, but it's turned into intentional.
Right.
We talk every day.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 times a day.
Like we have the same shit. I'm here all the time doing shit. But like, I clean up my part, do a little bit better. Let me do my part of being here.
Right. But the thing is, like, we still, like, I still care about you, and you still care about me, and like, we care about what is happening. Like, it's not, if you call me, I'm going to pick up.
Yeah.
It's not like one of these things where like, I'm going to text you and you're not going to text me and 2 weeks later be like, "Oh, hey man, I owed you a text. Here's your text. Sorry, I'm just checking in on you. But hey, could you do this for me?" Like,
oh yeah.
That's the bullshit. There's one person in my life that I literally have stopped texting because, and he was a good friend of mine, I thought. But then when I really broke down our relationship, I was like, "Fuck, he literally
did the inventory."
Yeah, I was like, he literally only texts me when he wants something.
Did the audit? Yeah.
So I'll tell you after the show who the person was that I had the conversation with. It was pretty funny. Like it's yeah, but you know, like I just I get frustrated sometimes with people, like they just don't see it. But now, man, it's like you're just transactional. All right, man. Well, you're going to go on the back burner. You're not going to be a priority for me anymore.
Right.
You're not. You know, your emergency is no. Your lack of planning is not my emergency.
Yes.
Like you are calling me right now because you know that I will get it done. Because that's one thing I hang my fucking hat on.
Yeah.
Like
me and you both.
Yeah. We get it done.
When I say some shit, like my cousins and sisters call me all the time. They know I'm gonna get this shit done. I'm gonna fuck your fridge up, but whatever you ask me to do, gonna get done, and we move forward. But I also know if I say, "Can you cash at me?" whatever, for whatever reason, you're gonna send that same way because you know it's for a reason. Because I hate asking for shit.
Right.
100%. But, it's just one of those things like, if I'm calling, it's because I'm like, I fucked up. Right. Can you help me? And thank you.
Correct. and so, yeah, exactly. And for me, like the biggest humble pie I've had to eat is just like, I've never asked anybody for anything. Like, I mean, I have, but it's more like, I'm used to making a really good living.
Yeah.
Really good living. And, right now I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, man, this shit sucks. I mean, I'm still keeping tally, like, fuck, this person helped me out. And not that I feel as though I need to repay him. It's just like, it sucks for me. I got to eat that, like that shit's happening to me right now. It is. It totally is. I'll get back.
Makes for a great story.
Yeah.
Makes for a great movie.
Dude, that shit drives me all the time. It drives me to like, if I'm sitting by myself and, thinking like, man, a year ago, this was a way different situation for me, blah, 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 blah. But then like, before I start going down that road of being sad and like upset, I'm just like, everybody loves a good comeback. Yeah.
You done a lot more than most. You done a lot. You have more courage than a lot of people.
Yeah, because it's just, I mean,
and you still here, and you still fighting. They were you left them at.
Right. And that's where, like, I think sometimes that's where, like, I get upset with people. It's like, what, you're giving up? You haven't even started.
Right. You ain't done shit. Like,
but now you think the whole world's against you and everything. Like, what? What are you talking about?
I've left, failed, and came back and finna do some more shit. You still where I left you at. The fuck are you doing? You should be inspired to leave now because I left, fucked up, and came back and still doing great. And my smile is amazing.
Right.
Fuck you mad about?
I think people get caught up, to coin the term from Brittany Bay.
Head trash.
Head trash, bro. Like people get caught up on shit that just, it doesn't fucking matter. He said, she said bullshit. It just doesn't fucking matter.
Lack of courage. It takes courage to be great. It takes courage to walk away from what you know and take that step on faith.
I think it's courage and stupidity. Like there's a stupidity part to it where it's like, yeah,
you gotta be a little bit naive too. You gotta be like, you know what? This is courage wrapping some bullshit because I know if this shit don't work out, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. I should have stayed where I was at. but
no,
fuck it.
It's never stay where you're at. You never want to stay where you're at.
No,
you gotta
like,
evolve.
fuck it.
But yeah, you still gotta be like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
They realize that I'm asking too much. Okay, maybe it's only been 2 years, maybe I should not be on winning awards quite yet. Let me calibrate my expectations.
Right. But when you give up, like, oh, God damn it. Sorry.
Pump it, don't stop, don't this, pump, do it, and do it.
So like we talk about all the time. Not all the time. We used to talk about it a lot. Was you fall down 1,000 times. You get knocked down 1,000 times. The 1,001th time you don't get up. You failed.
Yeah, keep swinging that pickaxe. Like you also that meme you see he one swing away from that diamond, but he quit.
Yeah. I literally like it's always in my mind. Like when I was like, man, I just probably need to stop. But there's also some reality to the fact that like sometimes you need to stop.
Yeah.
you're wasting so much on this thing
Mm-hmm.
that it's like, is the payoff of getting that thing worth
Yeah,
your
you have to
your effort?
assess what you're doing and why. We don't have a why no more. It doesn't fit. If the good days don't get you through the bad days, then what are you doing? Because these
Right.
days I don't want to do shit. I don't want to look on the computer, nothing. But I love the moment of the creation and watching the shit back. Like we had a good ass time.
Right.
You know, like they enjoyed it. I succeeded again, getting a good vibe, and we can build from there, brick by brick, soul by soul.
Are you task oriented?
What do you mean task?
Like, okay, so when you wake up in the day, when you wake up, I got to get this done, this done, this done, this done.
Yeah, I gotta have an order. So I can get up. I'm gonna shower, clothe, make my bed, pack my bag, and my iPad, laptop, books, Yeah, so yeah, I am organized my day how I gotta map it. Logistics is my thing. So
Right.
I'm logisting for me walking through this house, what I'm gonna get done first, who I need next, what I'm gonna wear, logisting my whole day.
Right. And so that's task oriented. Tasks,
Mhm.
when you get used to just doing tasks, that's creating discipline. That discipline that you create by doing those tasks is what creates freedom.
Mhm.
And that's
A little burpee today, huh? Baby get gas. Baby
so
get
like
gas.
for me, it's like that's what changed my whole scenario of my life was just like, all right, man, the bed needs to be made. You gotta take a shower. You gotta do the cold shower. Even though I hate it, I don't hate it anymore. But like, it's just like made it a habit. You know, it's what I gotta do.
It's even extra dope on cold days. That shit be feeling warm as fuck.
But yeah,
isn't that crazy? On cold when it's cold and you take that last couple of minutes on that cold part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm warm as fuck, but it's cold as shit outside.
I mean, and the benefits of it are so amazing. Like your hair growth, like closes your pores down, and like you can't get the dirt in it. Like you don't get sick. Like when was the last time you were sick?
Man, I ain't been sick in a long
time. I don't think you've been sick since we had to started the podcast.
Headaches and nothing. Like if I take a sick day at work, because I'm fucked up off booze.
Right.
No, I ain't been sick. I ain't been sick in a long time. Probably it's been a couple years. I wasn't very sick before I knew about the shower.
Right.
But after the shower, I really don't get sick. Like cold, sneezing, and that shit.
Like, I don't wear a puffy jacket anymore. Like I go out and if it's cold, I'm just like, I'll wear a jacket. Don't get me wrong. Like it's most of the time a thin jacket.
Yeah. Like the hoodie you had on at the party. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So like, cool. Like that's about it for me, man. I don't get cold. Like I don't get cold. I don't get sick. You know, the benefits of it are just on another fucking level, man. And
for sure.
You know, I really don't. And most of my cold showers are at the end of the day. Because when I get home, I got to shower from work.
Right.
So like, you know, I shower the night before. I don't shower the next day.
Yeah.
You know, before I go to work because I'm going to get dirty or whatever.
Yeah.
But
as
long as I'm still doing it, though, you know.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. The what was the other thing? I can't think of it. I don't know. Where do we go next? Sorry. I mean, we had a good 45 minutes there where we were just spitting out some good fucking.
Oh, we had an hour and 12 minutes. We did more than our fair share. Have you got any new reading material? Have you added anything to your reading?
No. Even though it's funny, I thought I had canceled my Audible, the monthly Audible, but I forgot the guy talked me into like right before COVID. He's like, "Why don't you just spend it for 6 months?" And then 6 months later, I'm like, "Yeah, man, that sounds cool. We'll do that." I forgot to do that, and then like they sent me with it on my birthday, that $14.95. So it's cool, man. I still have credits. I mean, I had like 5 credits left, and then I got now some more credits. But I haven't bought it. I haven't bought a book lately. I just I maybe By the way, the Matthew McConaughey his book coming out.
Yeah, he's been on a little bit of a book tour. He was
His podcast book tour thing. Yeah,
he was on a couple podcast book tours, and he was.
I love that dude.
I respect him. I respect him a lot. I don't know what I listened to. He was on somebody's shit. He was I think he was on Bill Maher. I think he was on Bill Maher. Or some maybe on Black on Air, something like that. But he was cool. Like the way he reinvented himself was what I was impressed by. He was like, I'm no longer just gonna be the rom-com fucking shirt off guy. I'm gonna take some time off. He's still almost like 2 years off, and stood on that shit. And next thing you know, all the roles that really show his
Dallas Buyers Club, what he won the best actor for.
All them shit.
True Detective. All that shit.
You got to stand on you, and the world will adjust. People don't find who they are before they go out to the world, and then the world sort of shapes you at his own fucking whim.
Right. He only picks characters that he gets full character development on. Yeah. And the one thing I meant to tweet it, and I'm still going to tweet it. I feel like if I ever needed bad news, if there was bad news that needed to come my way, if it was Matthew McConaughey telling me about it, I'd be like, all right, man, it's not that bad.
I would like Morgan Freeman to tell me.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey is just like,
that'd be a good tandem, right, though.
Yeah.
That'd be a good conversation.
I see it going like this, like, hey, Cecil.
All right.
He's like, hey, Cecil. It's Matt. I'm like, hey, Matt, what's going on? You know, sometimes in life, you have to, self-reflect a bit. Be like, okay, Matt. And be like, you know how I have said before, you got the good wolf and the bad wolf. You just got to feed that good wolf a little bit more. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Matt. I got to tell you, man, and this is going to hurt, but your mom died. She lived a good life, Cecil. She lived a really good life. And I just want you to think about the good times and don't think about what's happening right now. Just think about the good times. And I'd be like, you know what, Matt? I love my mom. Yeah, she was a great lady, Cecil. She was a great lady. I'd be okay. Like that conversation, I'd be like, all right, man. Matt, thanks for calling me. Hey, just know that I'm here for you, all right?
All right.
all right. But I'm just saying, does that calming voice of his, does that not make a bad situation turn better?
That was Emmy worthy right there. That moment you just gave us. I gotta make sure that definitely gotta be a promo because that was amazing. He went through the entire Matthew McConaughey. He said, I didn't know where he was going. I said, who we gonna pick to die? Who we gonna pick? I said, he's gonna be me. It's who it's gonna be. He picked his mama. He said, you know what? I'm gonna be okay. That was podcast gold. Oh my God. I said, I'm not gonna say nothing about this shit right out. This shit is great.
Oh man, that was off the cuff too, man.
He had a good McConaughey voice too. I really was bought in. I was like, I don't feel bad either. Your mama did, but like, I'm soothed. I was like, you know what? She lives a good long life, and thank you for the phone call.
Like if he could just like start, like he would make so much money off of just like.
There's an app. There's an app that you can like. If I want Bomani Jones or like whoever the celebrity is, they'll send me happy birthday or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so like Matthew McConaughey might be on that motherfucker. Like he's just like, hey, could you I'm gonna pay a couple $1 for this. Could you send Cecil this voice? Say exactly this. Marcus won't let you know that he's leaving, and he would do good.
I'll be like, that motherfucker said what? Matt, don't get me wrong, Matt. Your voice is very soothing. We did this together. This motherfucker.
I'm gonna call you back.
I'm gonna call you back, Matt. Hold on 1 second.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Can you imagine Matthew McConaughey doing breakups?
Oh my God. He had me for the girl to say her boyfriend I want to break up. Call my boyfriend, tell him I want to leave.
Yeah.
He was
Hey, Cecil.
No.
It's Matt again.
No, not again.
Like, hey, Matt, what's up, man? Hey, I just want to let you know that.
No.
You know what happens tomorrow? I'm like, no. He's like, the sun's gonna rise, and you know, each day you can count that sun rising.
Oh my God.
I'm like, thanks, Matt. Like, I look forward to seeing the sun every morning when I wake up. Isn't it great? Yeah, man, it's great. I know, man. Just to take in that ray of sunshine every day through that blind is just a lot to just, take in. When you put it that way, man, it is a lot, man. You just feel the energy of the sun. He's like, you're probably going to need to depend on that a little bit more tomorrow. I'm like, why is that, Matt? Well, your girlfriend's leaving you, taking the dog.
Oh no, not the dog.
And all of the bank account. Before you say anything, Cecil, I just want to let you know, you have to appreciate the time you spent with her. And appreciate the fact that now she is with your podcast partner, Marcus and Nesimus Boston.
That'll be so
and they get
cold-blooded. That'll be so fun.
He's like, no, I can see it. It's hilarious. He's just like, you gotta understand that now she gets to experience life with him. And you need to, maybe turn your focus to the fact that you should be happy for them that they get to experience life together now. You know what, Matt? You're right, man. I'm glad that they're both happy. See, that's what I'm talking about, my man. All right. That's all that Marcus paid for me to say. You have a good night.
Love don't live here anymore.
Oh, by the way, Cecil, you need to grab your shit because Mark's going to be sleeping in your bed now. No. Not my Casper. He's supposed to sleep in my Casper? Hey, man, just think about it like this. Like, he's got to adjust to the lumps that you put into that bed now. And like life that you're going to experience now, you get to take in a new Casper bed. Well, Matt, I can't afford a new Casper bed because you took all the goddamn money.
Hey,
all right.
He left your first class ticket to Vegas. Enjoy yourself. First class, one-way ticket.
No, I feel like if I went to Vegas, if I went to Vegas, I'd be like, I'd call you back, and you'd be like, "Hello," I'm like, Marcus and Cecil. You're like, I know, motherfucker, you're still on my phone.
What's up,
Just because I'm banging your chick now doesn't mean I'm not on your phone. Thank you. I feel at home here in Vegas.
I wired you some money to oblige your mans. you know the count.
I came out here. I pulled the slide. I put a quarter in. I just won $5 million. Thank you, sir. Could have been half of yours, but
love you, bro. Don't live here anymore.
Oh God.
Matthew McConaughey was amazing.
I haven't belly laughed in a long time, but I fucking belly laughed on that. Man. That was from the fucking core, man. That was.
Oh my God, that was.
I don't know how I just kept looking away from you so I wouldn't laugh, but like that was awesome, man.
I'm over here crying. That was fast. That was amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
You killed that. Yeah, we gotta get that while it's hot because we don't want to ruin this. This is already great.
Yeah.
All right, see, leave us something great. This closes out. You already finished something great. This closes out. Yeah, you can't. You can't use that.
I'm not going to try to top that. Yeah, I'm at Cecil W. Adams on all platforms. If you don't know that already, and I would ask whoever's listening to help us out. Please suggest our podcast to someone else. That is the price of admission. Maybe buy some shirts, but whatever. Yeah. And then also, if you get a chance to do something nice for somebody tomorrow, go ahead and do that. I think the world needs a little bit of that right now.
All that Cecil said. You can find me on all the places. Mo Boston 314, Marcus Old Boston, places that's not those. You know where to find us. If the kingdom of God is in you, then everywhere you go, you should leave a little bit of heaven behind.
One more time for the people in the back.
If the kingdom of God is in you, everywhere you go, you should leave a little bit of heaven behind. Also, as a bonus, trust is gained in buckets, but lost. Wait, I fucked it up.
Okay.
Trust is lost
Try
in
it again,
buckets, but gained in drops. So once again, make decisions that are good for your future, not your past. Because once again, trust is lost in buckets, but gained in drops.
And remember, always forward.
And love yourself, love each other, and love is all we got.
Peace.
This podcast was a presentation of lightupmedia.fm.